What's up, everybody? It's Showtime. It is Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're here for Beheneko. And could I have done Sakamoto Days first? Sure, I could have. But honestly, I kind of want to watch this more because I think this might be a brighter start to my day than just, like, some action comedy. I mean, this is technically an action comedy, but it also has the vavoom and the baboom. So, am I a degenerate for it? Yes. But y'all know this. Eventually, I do need to record a new, I need to record a channel trailer for this channel, but, soon as I, like, get this actually all established, which, by the way, not sure if you can tell, there's been a little bit more editing back there. This is still blank. That will change soon, hopefully. But, again, at least I can stick the logo for the anime on the background, and at least there's going to be something back there. So, of course, preliminary. I'll stop talking now. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, let the whole video through if you're not going to have for conversations, and let me know what you think of this, the spicy anime of the year so far, let's say. That said, let's get into it, shall we? And here's a quick thing. Like, wonder how long it's going to take Ari to realize that she's not exactly human, per se. Okay, but why is this giving me the fucking DJ Khaled video vibes? Just, and what is this? That's bacon. And what of this? That's sausage. And what of this? That's a fruit cup. And if I may ask this, that's water. It's giving me those vibes. Meanwhile, Tama just sitting there, casually eating, wagging his tail, being as happy as could be with his owner and his... What would you call Stella? Because, like, we know what she is, we know what she wants of him, but what would you call her for him connection-wise? Because, like, rival? Yeah, I'm not gonna keep guessing, honestly, that'll just waste more time, but, yeah, I mean, she saved me after you almost fucking killed me. Also, I know I'm pausing a lot in the first, like, 5 minutes, holy shit. But, like, even for the human form, Stella's already showing off some fucking muscle. Like, I don't know if that was the artist's intention for us to notice, but, like, she got them fucking... Damn. No. I'm sorry, I can't let that one slide. The look on her face as she says that, with the little tongue wiggle. Oh, meanwhile, they're doing this, and Arya's just sitting there confused as all hell. Well, kinda. And... Okay, now that's the statement where I say, kinda. I mean, eventually she might be. For the time being, she's not, but... Hey, so do we, for the record. Smile. Yeah, actually, for the record, that fit kind of reminds me of Leon. But I guess it is just the, like, stupidly strong blonde characters that tend to have fits like that on a regular basis. To be fair, technically when she fought before, she was naked. Okay, showing off you can transform your arm is fine, that's like a magic skill. Starting to grow the tail back, that's a whole different story. Call to Viz. If you restart Ruby or continue where it left off and we don't see something like this from Yang, I'm disappointed in you. I know she's not actually a dragon, but fuck, they call her a sunny little dragon as a nickname. So, like, I really want to see her get pissed off and fucking have her fire turn into a tail or something. That would be sick. What the fuck is a dragon newt? Like, is that just supposed to be, like, a baby dragon? Oh. Okay, so at least she has an excuse for that. Kind of. It does not surprise me Vulcan is fascinated with the tail bit. Hey, listen, if they had been able to gank it... Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. Actually, that comes to another question. What about the former body she had that is in Tama's inventory. Because didn't he actually absorb the remainder of her body after eating some of her? I'm sorry, I just had a terrible thought come to mind that technically he's done more to her than he's done to Arya. And there's a really fucked up way to put it, but these are all jokes for the record. Don't get so sensitive. What did she discover in the back room? A shield. Honestly, did not expect her to come across a shield and that be her weapon of choice. No, actually, he's not wrong, though. Okay, is it really death by his hands if you're back anyway? Technically, who he killed is in his inventory, as I went over moments ago. You're just what came after. It's actually even worse what just came into my head that, like, technically she's his death spawn. Which is a very fucked up way to put what I mean, but I hope you get what I mean, right? Like, she was birthed from death. I only rewound so I could make the joke of, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more? Why would you... Come fucking dragon. Please tell me she's not gonna try to one-hand a fucking buster sword and a shield. You know what? Actually, matter of factly, I think that's exactly what she's going to do. Meanwhile, Vulcan is still struggling to hold up that shield. The way she says that, and you can actually just hear him say, okay, like, while they are technically the bad guys, because, you know, goblins 99% of the time are the bad guys, especially little fuckers that look like the Goblin Attack Force, and could grow up into something even worse. They're just kind of chilling, vibing, eating lunch. You don't gotta kill them until they attack you. That's kind of rude. Okay, well, at least she waited for them to make the first move and didn't just swing her sword. Just dropping the weapons and saying, fuck it. Okay, but can it really bring her down the wrong path when she could have very easily just attacked Arya 1 and then grabbed you and tried to attack you again, too? Because I don't think she actually has in mind to turn tail on you unless, like, you know, some random spell or something brings her back to her evil ways later. Which that seems like a very common plot device for anime, but this is also an action comedy ecchi. I don't see that happening. Well, seeing as how she was probably on the bottom level of the dungeon, she's probably not wrong. Meanwhile, she makes that proclamation of, I'm super strong, and Thomas just sitting there cleaning himself like, yep, you're strong. Get out of our fucking boundaries, though, and I'll put you down again. You know, actually, it's even worse that I think putting her down is exactly what she wants. Hey, what are you two thinking of? Okay, two things. One, the statement, I don't want to get caught, and then that happens, is fucked up enough. But the fact of what's probably going to enter those people's heads afterwards is even worse. Okay, bitch jumped in there on her own. You did warn her, for the record. Okay, as fucked up as that is, I do have a thought process. Maybe the reason why I'm not minding this level of fucked up thought process by this weirdly growing harem is because it's not the same generic Drek. Like, maybe that's why it's not so bad. Because again, like literally, every single harem-based isekai or just general fantasy anime is the same fucking thing. Male protagonist introducing, fucking either freshly met or longtime friend big booby character, and then secondary of the other, archetype big booby character, and little sister, and then several other big booby characters. At least in cases like this, it's like not just a dude, that's kind of average looking, but somehow has the RIZZ of a fucking stupid 15-year-old. And yes, I'm talking about that stupid 15-year-old. Honestly, those people can fuck off from the zeitgeist. Like, just period. Like, not from the planet. That's going too far. But from the zeitgeist, they can definitely fuck off and get out of our fucking meta. Um, like, the idea of a cat being the center of a harem is increasingly fucked up. Don't get me wrong. But at least it's not to the same level as that other anime. Like, at least there's fights, there's humor, past just the obvious. So, like, at least there's more coming from it. And I don't just mean those tentacle creatures. Once again, Vulcan trying to hold up that shield and not doing well. I'm not pausing it on the scene in question, but what the fuck did I say when he summoned those tails? Okay, well, I still love that term for the record, but to be fair, under traditional means for that, wouldn't that mean the obvious? And for the record, who is an elf one wouldn't want to? I mean, I can think of a couple I personally wouldn't want to, but that's because of their shape. Like, its first thought process to say that would be Freeren, because don't get me wrong, she's cute, she's sassy, but despite being like, what, a billion, she still don't got that body type. And no getting horny and elaborate. This is a good call. Like, shit, man. All three of you want some of that cat for some reason, but like, she's just already there. Hey, yo, but for the record, if Stella wants to go wild on the front end, that is nothing I'll argue with. Okay, sorry. Well, she's already gotten used to having a taunt skill. Well, not officially, but... Oh no, he has been disarmed. I can't. But, well, actually, technically I can pause, because in that instance there was nothing showing, so I can finally let the opinion flow of, God damn! That's one lucky cat! I'm just saying, man, like, shit. One is good enough, but three? Sheesh! And hey, if you're gonna fight, there's lots of other ways you can fight. You know? Like, I don't know. Just kiss. And whoever passes out first is loser. Thoughts? Thoughts? Vulcan, way to just speak your mind. And again, as weird as it is, Vulcan's probably the closest one for him. Because she's actually part cat. Honestly, being suffocated to death by boobs really is the way to go, though. I was half expecting to crash into the ceiling, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that one being more than they seem is certainly something, because, like, based off from Fruit of Evolution, I want to automatically assume it's a guy. Then again, this is anime, specifically after the world turned weird on certain subjects, so it's not 100% confirmed it's a guy, other than the fact that one dude literally admitted he's gay. So I guess I can call him a guy, or at least mostly, if not all. Because, yeah, the other dude said he was gay, and they're close, so, yeah, I guess I'm safe to just call him a he, and not be questioned, even though of the, again, similarity to the Fruit of Evolution characters. Though in that instance, they were mostly minor characters that dressed like this guy. If it was me, she'd probably make sure she'd eat it all before it even got where it was going. Okay, uh, one that's kind of fucked up for Stella, because it's like seeing her ancestor's grave. Because two, again, unless, like, Tama deposited the skeleton after eating the rest of the remains, that can't be her skeleton, can it? Or is there some, like, inconsistency to the plot that I'm, like, losing track of, that he did deposit it somewhere at some point? Okay, end of the episode there. Well, now I have to morally question myself of, A, do I need to edit out the first scene with those tentacle creatures? That is my first question. 'Cause, like, oh my god, all you fucking... Because, like, technically, the first scene with the tentacle creatures didn't show anything lewd that I could tell. I mean, I'll still double check it just in case when I'm like running through shit, but like I couldn't tell anything actually being shown. Was there imagery there that could be considered lewd? 100%. But there was nothing shown, you know? No no excessive T, no N, no V, none of that. Well, I don't think anime like this has ever once shown a V that gets into the deeper category of shit like this. Uh, but yeah, none of that stuff was shown until later when they were bathing, and boy, let me tell you, that editing process is going to be interesting. Either it'll be like the other episode, matter of fact, last episode, I think, where I had to cut out the whole thing, or the first couple episodes where I just like censored certain parts. And honestly, cutting out the whole thing for YouTube might be easier. I'm not gonna lie, since I'll have to cut it out for the talking bits part anyway. That just might be easier. But we'll see how that goes. That said, let me know your opinion on this level of degeneracy, because I'm like several different ways about this, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, again, on the one end, I really like anime like this for the factor of, like, you get to see more than just be teased by it like most anime. Because, again, as a degenerate, I'm not going to lie that that is kind of, one of those things my mind focuses on. And, well, kind of, I'm not really having seen much of it in person in an extremely long time kind of does that to someone's brain. But then there's also the part that, like, I'll get in full disclosure right now just for a couple moments. Like, a lot of H content right now is just not as good as it used to be, Like, other degenerates can probably agree with me that a lot of the newer age H content is just not as well drawn. Drawn at the least. Like, some of it's still pretty well animated, but a lot of it's just, like, not as well drawn. And that's kind of sad, honestly. Like, I think the more time goes on, people are getting lazier and lazier with every kind of artwork, including that. And that mostly stems from, AI existing. Because, like, even just images in that category, whether it be just general artwork, H content, or whatever, AI has taken by storm, and, like, it's just awful sometimes. Sometimes it's decent, but, like, I feel like that kind of thing should only be used for characters you, like, never see actual artists working on. That's just my opinion, though. But, like, again, that's my excuse for liking this kind of content more, because it's not like, any new age thing in that way is animated quite as well as an actual anime. But that's also why there's several other things like this that I still really need to check out that aren't really just based off on the degeneracy of it, but also, some sort of action comedy to it. Not gonna name names, but y'all know some of the stuff I'm talking about. And some of the stuff I want another season of like this. Maybe if we get a Fruit Revolution Season 3, we'll go back to actually being a bigger part of it than just the combat. Because I think Season 2 is kind of like, personally. Or Season 2 of Vermilion Gold. That would be pretty sick, too. I'm getting off track, though. For this episode, however, really cool Stella was able to, get her fighting spirit together and be able to, kick some ass and humble herself at the same time. So, we'll see where that goes from here, especially with that reveal at the end. That I still don't think is her skeleton, because that would not make sense consistency-wise. Because again, Tama took her body. So unless he finished eating it and then tossed it on the road somewhere or something, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I'm actually just now realizing y'all can see a good amount of stuff from where I'm currently positioned. That's cool. Um, again, I just had an ADHD moment. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the show for whether it's the degenerate aspect, whether it's the action aspect, the comedy aspect, or whether you just want to comment on how fucking weird these women are. Because, like, I give two of them half of an excuse to be as interested as they are. Arya, I am still in high question about on that end, but other topic completely. She is an elf, and to whatever way he means it or the actual definition, yes. That said, don't forget, also let me know of any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general, tackling any of the three genres or anything else I might enjoy. I mean, shit, I have like 800 videos on the channel. You can get a pretty good grasp of the kind of shows I enjoy to make suggestions. And that said, hit like, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description down below. Ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, keep updated with things. Blue Sky too, duh. Blue Sky's kind of been weird on the way to catch up to Twitter, but they're getting there. Like in some ways they're getting better, some ways they're just not. It's like we'll get there. TikTok, Patreon, look at the full unedited visuals and audio of the stuff I upload here. I need to upload the last like 3 or 4 videos, but not like anyone subscribed to the Patreon yet. But hey, $5 a month and you get all my content with no, well, okay, can't say all my content, but a majority of my content with no pictures being hidden. You know, most of them have the audio going through, and shows like this are going to be shown in full display. That said, also go follow Twitch, subscribe there for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free. Helps me out way more immediately than it does on these things, but again, despite YouTube being a giant asshole and not fucking helping out the people that have been working very hard for a very long time, we still try and say, hopefully this year is the year because I'm not getting younger. That all being said, Ben Blazer King with King's Critiques. I'm not cutting that out. So, ta-ta for now. Peace.